Hey guys, it's Feathers in real life here. So today we're going to be analysing the game from the Singapore Open 2025 between So Seung-jae and Kim Won-ho from South Korea against Aaron Chia and So Wei-yik from Malaysia. And it's in this final that Aaron Chia and So Wei-yik beat Seung-jae and Kim Won-ho, being one of the only pairs to ever beat this Korean pair this year. So during this year, the Korean pair have won many tournaments, but one of the tournaments that they lost was against Aaron Chia and So Wei-yik at the Singapore Open. And so I spent the last 3 hours analyzing the game to find out what are the weaknesses, why Aaron Chia and So Wei-yik won, and what is it that other players can learn from their game. Let's go. Alright guys, so one of the first points that I saw against their game was that Aaron Chia and So Wei-yik went all out attack against the Koreans. So I realized that it's very important that when you're playing against this Korean pair, the Aaron Chia and So Wei-yik, what they did, they played at a higher tempo than the Koreans. When they attack, they didn't attack like hesitantly or being too controlled their attack. But what they did was that they went all out as fast as they can and relentlessly. Check it out right here.
Oh, he what a shot.
Brilliant backhand. How did he get that back? That's gone wide!
Wow. So good. And I realized that when it comes to playing against these kind of pairs which are very defensive, it's very important that, especially in very fast conditions like in the Singapore Open, it is to keep maintaining the pressure over this kind of pairs. In other circumstances, this sort of pairs would be very confident in their defense, but in this case, when they are starting to feel less and less confident and insecure in defense, it's even for social players, when you play against this kind of pairs, you will want to attack relentlessly, keep on piling on the pressure and pressure and pressure. Number 2, I realized that this is one glaring mistake about Kim Won-ho, is that when I realized during the game, the Malaysian pair won many points against them, smashing across their body. So when they got the lift, usually what many players would do is that they will smash straight. So against the Korean pair, what they did is they would smash across the court and across their body, so that they have to take the shuttle at a very awkward angle. Many points were won pressuring Kim Won-ho, but they also won quite a number of points pressuring and smashing cross as well. Number 3. So what I realized about the game is that both pairs often try to do the mid-court push across and going for the interception as well. So what I realized about this game was that because the conditions at the Singapore Open were very fast, what So Wei-yik did very successfully was that when he was at the net, he will place the shuttle slightly across the net, so that he can intercept the shuttle coming back the same way where the shuttle came from. And so I realized that this was also a very integral part of the Malaysian pair's game against the Koreans. Okay, and one other thing I felt the Malaysian pair could have done different was that when the Korean pair would place a net shot at the net on the return of their serve, what Aaron Chia often tried to do was that he tried to net the shot again, and therefore So Seung-jae will usually come up, Kim Won-ho as well will come up and brush the shuttle across them. So this happened many times across the game, and I felt that the Malaysian pair's defense was actually solid enough that if So Seung-jae and Kim would have spun the return of the serve, they could have just lifted the shuttle instead, because the Malaysian pair has a really solid defense as well. And so all in all, props to Aaron Chia and So Wei-yik for really capitalizing on the Koreans' weaknesses. So So Seung-jae and Kim were extremely successful this year. They've won many tournaments, losing out only to a few, and I really believe that no pair is unbeatable. But there you go, even if you are the #1 pair in the world, you still have weaknesses. And so today we analyzed this game. It was super fun to analyze, and I'm really looking forward for these two pairs to really shine on the world podium. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and if you like this kind of content, like, follow and subscribe. Cheers.